Grand Rising, I'm Tina, I'm back, and this reading is for an Ann Kern. So I chose her because she is always liking and sharing my content, and I have nothing but love for everyone who does that. Anyway, if you would like to be chosen, please, by all means, hit all these buttons and send this out, because when you do and leave a comment reading, you could be picked for the next reading to appear here. Anyway, I'm Tina, and let's get into her reading because it is so beautiful. I meditated right before I came on, and then I chose the cards, and I love this. Her first few cards that came out is I breathe and the world rearranges itself to fulfill my desires. I expect amazing opportunities today. This was the first two cards that came out because she's changing by what? She is releasing. She is finally stepping into gaining wisdom and knowledge of letting go of things that no longer serve her. She's starting to understand that it's only holding her back and not allowing her to thrive. So she's learning the important parts to move forward in life, to open new doors of opportunity, so she can thrive and flourish. She's realizing all of those lower emotions that she held on to, the hurt, the pain, is keeping her stuck in a certain platform that she's not elevating from, because she's starting to see how her own mind is creating what is being experienced, and she's realizing that holding on to things that don't serve her. So she's going through a desert of isolation. She's starting to go through her hermit stage of doing the work to let things go from birth until now that no longer serves her. And this is causing the page to turn, meaning that she is starting to see how she continues to release everything, how the light is replacing all that shadow that she was holding on to, that she is starting to experience the light within and the transformation within. And this is helping her to choose wisely her next move of what she wants to do. She's starting to realize, oh, I'm not using those words. Oh, I'm not thinking that of that person no more. I now know to look within when I see something, to see what needs changed in me, because that is a reflection of my soul and something I may need to change. Instead of the judgment, she is now starting to see her outer world is a reflection of her inner world, meaning that all things she looks up to is her beautiful soul reflecting back to her who she can be if she just lets out all that shadow. And she's starting to have the flame of courage to do the work, to do the inner work, to bring in new heights. Look at that, new levels of inspiration, because she's working with the power of knowledge that she is acquiring on her journey, and getting out of this state here where you project your energy to others. She now sees that she has to do the inner work. And yeah, it can be overwhelming at times. You can get in little ups and downs on this journey. But she knows to realign, take her breaths, get back into breath work, because that puts you back in your heart space of who you truly are. Your heart is who you truly are. So when you take breath, you recenter yourself to that light, because the light within you starts at the heart. So when you take your breath is so important to realign you back to that heart before you act and react. And that puts you back in your divine flow state, your flow state of self-care and self-love. She is realizing that she never gave herself the self-care and self-love. She looked to it from outside sources always, that she thought somebody else was going to save her or be the one to really make her thrive or do better, when she realizes she is the source of that. And now she's learning to accept the light within. And she is just thriving in the wisdom that is flowing within by releasing every trial and tribulation from birth until now, letting her flow and thrive. She is becoming an inspiration to others, because people can start to see the change in her words, in her actions, and in her. Always go by someone's actions, not their words. Their actions will really tell who they are. So, and they're starting to see a new clean version of her, the happiness and joy she's starting to create within, and the discovery of her own powerful force that she holds within her is so amazing, because she's starting to see the potential from her own transformation. And yes, the expression of releasing all this fire and fury and all the imbalances she had. And she's staying in the resilience of the storm, meaning that as things arise up and down, she's staying steady like a rock. She's like, no, I'm not withering no more. Nothing can make me fall and crumble. Because what? She gets back in that heart space of unconditional love and care. And she's moving back into harmony and balance with herself, because she's in the divine flow look of the light within, and she's allowing that light to flow out, and she is walking by her own faith. Ooh, this reading is so powerful. Ann Kern, congratulations to you and your journey. And your crystals I picked for you is one that heals the root chakra, releasing out fear, anxiety, and anything that caused you hurt and pain. This will help you. This helps to reduce aggression, stubbornness, rage related to insecurity, provides a sense of safety, personal empowerment, and effectiveness, supports emotional stability, brings the warrior spirit, endurance, patience, and logic, repels negative energy. So get you some red fire agate. That will be amazing for your root chakra. And then the next one for your root chakra is red tiger's eye. It is not the yellow. I have the yellow. This is the red tiger's eye. And this is for strength. Emotional qualities: increases motivation, determination, improves passion, desire, and potency, supports emotional stability, facilitates assertiveness and endurance, provides wisdom of the gut and the brain to improve clarity overall. I am strong in my body and my mind. Amazing. And the first affirmation is, I am a warrior. A warrior of what? The light within. The light within, returning back by being centered in breath work. Breath work is your key to being centered in that heart and the light from which you come. So get back in center by doing that. You could do, 4 in, hold it for 4, release for 6 or 7. Always release more than what you inhale. Always hold for the same amount. Or you could do the 3, 6, 9. Sometimes I do a short breath in, hold it for 6, and let it out 9. It's up to you. If you do that for like 2-3 minutes before you go into meditation, ask for what you need to know to get through anything that you feel stuck. It will just come to you. It's amazing the power of meditation for divine enlightenment within the heart space, because that's when you receive from the heart space in your meditation. Okay, the next stone she's supposed to receive is the white coral. And this is for her sky chakra. And this emotional qualities, mental and emotional calming, brings emotional and mental flexibility, grounds the spiritual energies into the emotional body, balances the elements of earth, water, and sky in the mind and one's emotions, attracts positivity and stability and confidence. So Ann Kern, that is your reading for today. I hope you truly enjoyed that. Thank you for your love and support on all platforms that this message goes out on. And if you would like a reading, please, by all likes and means, please do all the buttons on the side, because all content creators can see if you do all these buttons. And leave a comment reading if you would like to be chosen for the next reading on this platform. Anyway, much love to you. I'm always loving to give back. Happy healing on your journey. I am Tina, and I'll see you for our next message.